God knows we're not going to be much.
That's a roasting start.
But no, Kim, Brett, little Jack, Alice, I know Bethany and Glenn aren't here today. We wish they could be, because nobody gets to this point without the family, especially their immediate family. It's a lot of time away from home over a lot of years, and that's led to this point. That a tremendous amount of work and dedication to taking care of people. You know, we talked about doing this. We want to do it in the middle of the week, and I said, nah, we got to do it on a UTA where everybody should be here to enjoy this accomplishment and appreciate it, because we don't get here by ourselves. So we're going to do this again tomorrow. I'll say a little bit more, and we'll have a much bigger crowd. But it's great that, you know, the family's here today. That's ever so important. And you know, it's funny how it's such a small world. You know, I didn't know that Glenn had a cousin here in North Carolina, and you know, apparently, you know, more than just a drinking buddy. But he met his cousin at Pirates, and you know, I've only been there once or twice. But Alice, it's kind of cool if you got into genealogy, and I was going to ask you, I didn't realize that you were from New England. You know a lady named Trish Rhodes? She's a two-star. She's from Rhode Island, huge Red Sox fan, but we'll talk more later. But you know, what's interesting is, you know, Glenn has spent a lot of time in New England, and that's where he's going next. He's going up to Harvard to become deeply ingrained in the Patriot Red Sox world and join the nation. But it's always, I guess he was in Brown once upon a time. And it took him a while to get in the Air Force. I guess he was in the Army for like 11 years. But you know what? He learned a lot in the Army, because the Army has a lot of power. And as far as being able to lead a lot of people at a young age, and that has, you know, stood him in good stead here, because each and every one of you know how important it is then to have his leadership here in the second. And it's not just in the second. We have a lot of great leaders in this wing, and we mentor each other, we help each other, and you know, it's truly not a mistake until each and every one of us has made it. And we don't let each other make mistakes, because we're going to stand up and we're going to speak our minds. And I appreciate the fact that you have spoken your mind. You've got a lot of good ideas. You know, Major Ray probably doesn't. Where'd she go? But yeah, we all have our own techniques and approach, and we very much appreciate, you know, what you brought to the wing. And we'll talk a little bit more tomorrow, but I'll say it. I've said it before. I'll say it now, and I'll say it again tomorrow. Is your challenge now is to take what you've learned and take it to another level, and use that experience and knowledge to make a larger impact on the whole research like you have here. And that's my challenge. So we'll talk more tomorrow, but right now I just want to publish the order.
Attention order. Special order BA 0541. The President of the United States, acting upon the recommendation of the Secretary of the Air Force, has placed special trust and confidence in the patriotism, integrity, and abilities of Lieutenant Colonel Collins. In view of these special qualities and his demonstrated potential to serve in the higher grade, Lieutenant Colonel Collins is promoted to the grade of Colonel in the United States Air Force, effective 30 April 2013, by the order of the Secretary of the Air Force.